Youtubealert, the 16th most reliable source of news on the... What do you mean we've dropped? We're not 16 anymore. Welcome to Youtubealert, the 17th most... What do you mean? Where are we then? 501. Welcome to Youtubealert, one of the most reliable news sources on the internet. First up on Youtubealert, after last week apologising to his 12 fans, self-proclaimed YouTuber Kieran is still yet to upload a sit-down Saturday. Today it is Saturday the 17th of March, it's 9:15 AM and we're still yet to see a video from him. Rumour has it that he hasn't actually got one ready and he's probably recording something as we speak. Next subject. Sometime at night on March the 15th, the biggest Twitch stream happened, and that's because your boy Drake dropped in. Drake found knew a Twitch streamer and was just like, yo dog, you want to play? And they ended up breaking Twitch records. I'm not even joking. So many people watched. I don't understand the hype. I don't really watch Fortnite, I guess. Not a fan of Drake, but it is weird to see the two worlds come together. And apparently it was all down to this guy called Kim.com. I think it is down to him, actually. I don't know that for sure. But yeah, I was looking through his Twitter and apparently he like hooked them both up, which is pretty exciting. Gamers and musicians, if you like, coming together. Boom. Although I did read someone's tweet saying it's actually Drake's everywhere. It's like a publicity thing. He's got his, I think the tweet said he's got his finger in so many pies, which is not a lie. If I was Drake or if I was a musician, I'd probably try and make some money on Twitch too. I'm not saying that's not what he tried, but yeah, turning up, it kind of shows. We were at the stage where just like, oh yeah, YouTubers are way more famous than anything else. Twitch streamers are way more famous than anything else. Then like a real famous person comes in, boom, biggest stream. So maybe they're not there quite yet. Next up in the news, the World Cup might not go ahead. Well, not quite, but yeah, there was a thing between Russia and England. I don't know if you've heard. A guy was poisoned in English soil, and yeah, no one's taking responsibility for it. We did some research. I'm nothing to do with it. England did some research, and it was just like, yeah, it looks like that drug come from Russia. Why don't we, instead of asking them if they did it, we'll kind of just go the violent way. What I think was the violent way of just like, you have 12 hours and that's that. They refused to answer in 12 hours, which does, you know, level up a bit of suspicion. But after that, they've denied it and stuff, but we're still pushing. Good to see other nations are by our side, though. America's like, yeah, don't worry, guys, we've got your back. I think France is too. I just hope the worst thing to come out of this is that the World Cup gets cancelled or England pulls from the World Cup and not like World War III. I think we really need to sort this out. I think Russia, you know, if you did it, just tell us and apologise, say sorry or something. Because maybe that's all we're wanting, is an apology. The biggest worry about the World Cup is the English fans. Obviously, they're going to be over on Russian soil. It's not that they'll get poisoned or that Russia's going to do anything to them. But I don't know if you've ever seen football hooliganism. Football fans are crazy, okay? And I'm saying that as a non-football fan, so maybe I'm a little bit biased. I think football is not really something that would ever interest me. But I've seen, I mean, when I first saw a football fan movie, I think it was like Green Street or something, I was just like, yeah, this can't be real. But man, you watch the news and it's a lot better nowadays, I must say. It's a lot better controlled. But football fans in other countries as well are insane. I can imagine the biggest worry is that England fans are going to go to Russia, and rather than it be about the football, it'll be about how Russians hate the English, or even the English hates Russia. And the PM has made it very clear that this whole thing between English and Russia has nothing to do with the citizens. So we're all good. They're all good. They can come over here. We can go over there, depending on what Russia say. But I think there's just one very important lesson to come out of this, and that's that it's very, very bad to poison people. Russia. And on the final segment of Youtubealert, we talk about Logan Paul and KSI. I was going to try and say his full name then. No, I don't want to insult him. Anyway, so the two, I don't know if you've heard, they're going to have a boxing match, or they might have a boxing match, they might not have a boxing match, and roll my sleeves up, because I've got some personal words, I've got some personal opinions on this. So there was a vlog where Logan Paul went up to KSI, and KSI's vlog was where Logan Paul went up to KSI. It was actually really cool to see YouTubers who had beef straight up meet up with people, because that's one thing that KSI and Joe Weller didn't do when they had beef. The only time they met was when they had to. But Logan Paul straight up went up to KSI and was just like, sort out this contract, and KSI's like blaming Logan Paul's team and blah 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 blah. I don't doubt for a second that the reason this whole contract... Wait, I should actually explain. I'm not a very good news reporter, okay? So, KSI has been saying on Twitter, he's been saying in his videos, that he might not even be fighting Logan Paul because Logan Paul's team has been mucking around with the contract. Upon reading the contract myself, kind of, I've seen that it says KSI gets 100% from the UK ticket sales. Why would he sign that? Why would he? The fight's going to happen on UK soil, so it's fact that the majority of the ticket sales are going to come from the UK. At least I'd say 75% plus, if not more. Let's face it, Logan Paul's fans are fairly young, so they might not be able to even attend the event. So a lot more of KSI's fans will be there anyway, which are mainly UK based. I don't expect for a second that the stadium will be 50% Logan Paul, 50% JJ. I can't see that really being how it is. So for that reason alone, I'm kind of on Logan Paul's side as far as the contract's concerned. I mean, let's face it, besides the fact that JJ is actually the #1 YouTube boxer of all time because he won a single match, Logan Paul is a massive YouTuber, and they both know that this will probably... There probably won't be anything that pops this. Let's face it. Logan Paul, if you're calling him out, is a very good target for money. And if you're threatening to beat him up, that's instantly going to blow up. And then if it actually goes ahead, it's going to be huge, as Donald Trump says. I think either way, both opponents are going to make a ton of money. So JJ, you should just let Logan Paul have 50% of everything, and Logan Paul, you should just sign the freaking contract. I don't know. But yeah, the fight... I hope the fight goes ahead. I think after promising this as the fight, you can't then go like, oh yeah, I think he said he's fighting someone called Adam Sala or something like that, if Logan Paul's team doesn't come through with a contract or something like that. But yeah, who? And no, I wouldn't watch that. I remember with the last fight, me and my friend sat down and watched it. It was a pretty alright fight. It was the biggest thing. It was good to be part of the biggest thing of all time. But yeah, the biggest thing, the biggest white-collar boxing match of all times. This could, like, top numbers of actual boxing matches. It's gonna be insane. In related news, KSI was actually attacked inside an In-N-Out place in America. He was in LA, I think. And an MMA fighter or an MMA YouTuber come up to him, and this happened.
Alright, someone call. Alright, someone.
Yo, JJ. Yo, JJ. Yo, JJ.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the food. No.
Yo, man. Yo. Yo. Sit down.
Are you bleeding? Hey, bro. Bleeding.
KSI was quoted saying that thanks to his boxing experience, it helped him out a lot. I didn't see a lot of boxing experience in the video, but I can actually imagine that that was a part of his self-defense. His team didn't really manage to do much about it, and not that they could. Apparently he thought it was a fan coming up to him and he punched him in the stomach. But yeah, I think KSI probably avoided hitting him in his defense. I think if he hit him, you know what Americans are like, geez, there'd be a lawsuit even though it was self-defense. So he did very good, I must say, in holding him back and controlling the situation. And why do people always lose their shoes in a fight? That's like a Londoner thing. I think it's because we don't tie our shoelaces, which you should probably do. But that's one thing I always notice in fights. People lose their shoes. Like, just keep them on, tie them, and you'll be fine. That is all we've got time for today, because I have to speak to the Kieran guy. I think he has to get a video edited and uploaded by today. I hope you enjoyed it though. More news coming very soon. The entire video was planned of me just saying it's bad to poison people, Russia. That's pretty much my idea. Came up with it last week, and I was just like, yeah, that'll be a good video. So I decided to make an entire news video. It's very hard being a news reporter. Hats off to you, Philip DeFranco, Meme Star, and the other guys. For now though, thank you very much for watching. It's snowing outside, so I don't think you'll be able to make that on the video, but it is snowing really bad. I'm home alone. I don't have a car, so hopefully I don't die here. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you like the video, hit thumbs up. If you like my videos, go and hit subscribe, and I'll see you in a bit.